testing, 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 testing.
We are live. Edit. Actually, I just need to go into it. How's the audio? Any feedback is highly appreciated. Commandeered my wife's phone so we can get into it. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I just need to get in frame. It looks like everything is good. Is the video signal good? Everything looks good on my end. I just need to make sure that you guys can hear me and everything is good to go. You're terrible, Mike. We'll wait for a couple more people to get in here. I got my drink. So, wait for a couple more. Welcome Friday night. Plenty other better things you could be doing, but you decided to join me and I am extremely thankful. So, I got my chat window up. I'll try to pay close attention to that as much as possible. And C200's ready to rock and roll. I will explain what I plan on doing with this live stream. I think it's going to be fun. I'm very interested in kind of doing that. Recording home. It looks like it's recording. Yes. And settings. Recording. Enable, disable, it's enabled. Looks like it's recording. I pray it's recording. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for joining. 5 people. 5 more minutes. I got a unique idea that I want to try. And I think it should be fun. I think it will be fun. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully. So, yeah. I'm pumped up. I'm looking forward to doing this. 5 a.m. Well, good morning. Wherever you are from. 7 watching. 4 more minutes. 4. Hope it's recording because I plan on doing something with this. Perfect. That's great. I try to use these curtains back here because I'm at 40 mil, so if I zoom out, you can see like junk over here and junk over here. This is all other stuff, and then this is my workstation. So, yeah, and I'm super overexposed, but that's okay. Back to 40. Well, greetings, Berlin. Germany rocks. I loved visiting there. It's freaking awesome. 1 p.m. for you. Oh, that's right. You're in Korea. Last I remember. I don't miss that stuff. You can't hear me. I have me muted though. What you doing in here, Larry? Go back to your show. Fantastic. I spent a little bit of time thinking. I got a ton of equipment. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I have a ton of stuff. And I want to start putting some of that to use. And I'm going to explain what it is I want to do with this video. in 2 more minutes. 6 more years. Hello, Sydney. Thanks for joining me. Saturday afternoon, and you're here with me. Thank you. You in Berlin, awesome. That's true. Like legit. Anything in Europe is better than the States, especially on tap. Guinness on tap is my favorite, and it's only good in Europe for whatever reason. It's awesome. I'm headed back to Europe at the end of March. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. 1 more minute and I'll explain what I want to do here, and hopefully it works out well. Yeah. Welcome, NYC. Thank you for joining. Thank you. So a little bit, I got my C200 here. The monitor for the C200's up there, so you may catch me looking up there a little bit, but that won't matter soon. And I got the chat down here. I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. It is 9:07 or 2107 for those of you that are on sane people time, because I hate AM PM. Stupid. America should not be using that. So I'm 2 hours behind you. And I got these new, they got these new kickstarts, and it's awesome. I love it. Sorry. Hopefully that didn't blow your speakers out. All right. So with you all here, I thought I would do something a little different. I want to involve you in the process by which I make videos, because I have a studio now. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I did a Periscope and did a quick room tour. I probably will do one official video, maybe live streaming or something, because I want to start using this live streaming thing that I have, because it provides an easy way to do live streaming with high quality audio and like video signal. So one, I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I'm going to look down and try to catch up with what's in the comments, because I'm by myself. Two, I want to involve you in the process by which I make videos. So this is going to serve me in a couple of ways, and hopefully it will help you as well. So why don't we just kick that in gear? I'm going to go ahead and turn on the actual signal, the video signal, so you can see what I see on the C200, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this is what I'm looking at while I'm on the C200. I'm monitoring things, I'm looking at my audio levels and things like that while I kind of give you my spiel. Now, I want to kind of involve you, like I said, in the process by which I make videos. So I have these awesome things by Nomad, and I want to kind of share them with you as we unbox them and kind of go through the whole thing. And hopefully I want to try to capture that video, so at a later date I can kind of edit it and publish the video in full. And two, I think it would be an awesome opportunity for me to engage with you, because let's face it, without you, this channel doesn't exist, and it doesn't even really matter. So this is probably the last part of the talking head stuff that you'll see. We're just gonna live stream everything from the process by which I unbox it and do all that type of stuff. And I also want to go through some Casetify cases. I got 4 of them here for the iPhone 10, and I want to unbox them, and we'll kind of talk about them here live. But in the meantime, I'll do things that I would do for a regular video and then kind of edit it out later. So with all that being said, you're going to be exposed to the process by which I make videos. Again, it gives me an opportunity to interact and kind of engage with you, because making these types of videos is fun and all, but if I have an audience and stuff like that, I think it may be fun, and then maybe you may learn something. I don't know. So with that said, let me look at some comments and kind of roll with it. First time for everything, right? So we're going to kind of stumble through this together and we'll have some fun with it. So hopefully I can inspire some of you out there that are thinking about creating stuff, because you literally, in all actuality, all you really need is a smartphone these days. Like, these things shoot phenomenal video and you can do a lot with them. Let me take a look at some comments. Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to put some Silencer Co. stuff together as soon as I can get my hands on some range time, you know, all that type of stuff. Yeah, Periscope still is a thing. I try to do Instagram Live sometimes. It is what it is. Hey, Florida. How's it going? Welcome. All right. It looks like, hey, Abs, what's up? It looks like we're kind of squared away with all that stuff. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to show you the setup. And then I'm going to mount it overhead and we're just going to roll with it, right? Let's go. Picking up a C200 on Monday. Top plate and the red handle from Small Rig. Must-haves. You have to have them. Check my C200 review out and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right. So all the audio is being recorded wirelessly using my AVX system by Sennheiser. And I'm behind the camera now, and we're going to unmount the C200 and roll with it. So I'm going to take it off the tripod, and we're going to take a look at the setup here. So here's the setup. I have that there. I can probably stop this down a little bit because it's overexposed quite a bit. And stop. Go down to 100. That's kind of crazy. I kind of leave everything on the screen and kind of roll with it. I have a flexible LED panel there to light this side, and I'm going to be swapping out backgrounds with just using some construction paper. And here's my seat. Here's what I see when I'm sitting. With the camera sitting there. I got a C stand and the mount with that there. That works really, really well. I forget what it's called. I did a video on it a while ago. And then my Aperture 120T light with the mini light dome. Just did a video on that last week. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so. And that's pretty much all that is set up for this. Now I'm going to mount the C200 up there. And we're just going to adjust the footage and see how we can kind of roll with it. All right, I got to go back around. I'm going to move this tripod out of the way. And then hopefully I don't drop the C200 while I mount it overhead. And we'll kind of go from there. Lock it into place. Got the lock. All right, C200 is mounted overhead officially. Great, perfect. So now that we have it mounted overhead, I gotta adjust my monitor so I can see. That's gotta zoom all the way out. Looks like the lighting is a little too bright still, so I'm gonna turn it down on the panel. Whoops. I want to change color temperature. Just want to turn down the brightness a little bit. All right, so, and then with the aperture light, I got this awesome little remote. I can turn down that. And it looks like everything is exposed correctly. What I'm looking at is the zebras, because I have zebras turned on with that stuff. And I don't know how my monitor on my screen got all that stuff. Got you nervous? Nah, it's set up really, really well, actually. Like, it works out really well. So I want to fill the frame. So I think about it in thirds, and then I can kind of show you with that. I think about everything in thirds, and I'm always thinking about composition, especially with this type of stuff, overhead type of stuff. And now that I got my composition correct, It looks like my color temperature is good. Everything is good. I can check my waveforms. It looks a little underexposed, so I can open up the aperture just a bit, but it looks like it's blowing out certain sections of it. So I want to go to F8, kind of stay there and roll with it. Now, I'm going to disable this so we can kind of get to shooting this video. Beforehand, is there any questions? Let me take a look. Use a C-stand overhead shots as well. Yeah, it works really good, especially for this heavy camera system. I wish I could kind of show you what it is that I'm seeing up here. It's kind of crazy, but it's strong, super strong, so I'm not even worried about it. Is there any wireless chargers big enough to charge 2 phones or devices at once? We're going to take a look at this one here, this wireless hub. Should be, it's being shot on a 70. I know. Oh, yes, looks great. Let me get a clean HDMI signal. And that should clean that up. I gotta wait for confirmation because the live stream is lagging a little bit behind. Great, everything's clean. All right. Lighting looks good. Everything looks exposed correctly. I'm excited about this. Let me turn off my zebras so I can see. And then turn off all this stuff. And then roll with it. Great. So first thing I want to take a look at. Any other questions? None yet. It looks like you can see my fan spinning up there, so I got to cut that off. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. It's hot in here, so I got to keep everything cool. But if you can see the reflection here, that doesn't do me any good for making a good video. Just a rough idea of what I'm going to say and kind of wing it. All right. Yeah, I'm trying something new. If you have questions about if it looks a bit dark, okay, so thanks for the feedback. I can roll with that. We'll just open up the ISO a little bit. Yeah, you're right. It was a little bit underexposed. It's a little too overexposed. That looks good. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Here we are. Everything's good. Okay, I'm just going to roll with it. I'll just kind of go with this. Yeah, I'm trying to keep everything like I showed you with the aperture and this LED panel. I'm trying to limit the shadows, but I'll never get rid of them. You can see them right here. It's kind of something I can't get rid of unless I was in more of a professional environment, but it is what it is. Auto brightness on the S8. Yeah, I need my fan to stop spinning. Good thing I'm tall enough to reach it. There we go. All right, let me get a drink. I'm gonna roll with this first part. You let me know what you think, and then we'll just go from there. All right. Nomad was kind enough to send me out a universal cable, a wireless hub that can charge up to 5 devices. Actually, I want to redo that. Nomad was kind enough to send me out a universal cable that has micro USB, USB-C, and Lightning port capabilities, a wireless hub that can charge up to 5 devices, and a new USB-C cable that can output 4K video and also allow you to charge your MacBook Pro up to 100 watts. So this is a very interesting addition to the Nomad lineup. I'm excited to take a look at all of this stuff, so let's go ahead and get into it. Great. First thing I want to take a look at, I want to save these new things for later. All right. First thing I want to take a look at is this universal cable. It has a 3-in-1 capability, and Nomad is always on point with their packaging. I'm always super impressed by everything. It's basically just some cardboard and all that type of stuff. We can kind of take a look at what it is made of because it's all listed on the back of this. You got a 4x polymer central core, so it's going to be tough and last a while. Nomad's cables last really, they're strong and they last a long time. It has a 2x thick moisture barrier, so you don't have to worry about moisture going into the cable from this part of it. I would be concerned with moisture getting into the ports, but you know, you should be concerned with moisture in electronics, period. They have a guarantee, so a 5-year limited industry leading 5-year guarantee, which is if anything fails with this because of manufacturing, they'll replace it for free. I really like that about them. So with that being said, that's all that's in the packaging. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way and take a closer look at this. So with that, I'm going to look at some comments. Looks fine. Yeah, I'll think about keeping the bloopers in. I'm going to post this live stream and make it available. It just will be unlisted, and I'll link it in the videos that I'm going to do. So now that that's all done, let's go ahead and zoom in so we can take a closer look at this cable. So you have a USB Type A end, which is the terminal end, and then you can charge up to 3 different types of devices, one being USB Type C, Lightning, and micro USB. So if we take that off, you can see that this is built rather sturdily. There's all 3 of those. It all starts with the micro USB, and then you can stack them only on the micro USB. So if you're going to do Lightning, you can only do the Lightning portion. You can't stack the Lightning onto that. So everything on this little cable is met by a micro USB. So really strong, 0.3 meters, really, really tough cable. Very, very nice. Free flow. What lens am I using to shoot on? This is the 24 to 105. Just works really well with the C200. And we'll go back out. Zoom back out. Take a look at the cable. Wait for the camera to stop bouncing. About 35 mil. I don't want to see because I have my computer up in this section. Don't want to see that. So, well, as soon as I'm done with all this, we'll make a thumbnail. So with that, there's that. I kind of want to take a look at the other cable, so I need to zoom out a little bit more. I think it's more, maybe, this does not support fast charging. At least I don't think so. Let me take a look. Last I checked, it wasn't. Oh, it does. It does support fast charging. So, there's that. Moving right along. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely thinking about, I'm going to edit some stuff into this and things like that. So, moving along. If there's no other questions. The cable is, this one is $29, which is totally worth it. I mean, you can really beat the crap out of this cable. Like, I'm not even worried about it. And these terminal ends are tough. Like these, you would think would give out over time, but I don't foresee that because this plastic is super, super tough. And I think there's some people in the chat that would definitely be kin to kind of agree to me on Nomad's quality is top notch. All right, so moving along. This is Nomad's new USB Type-C cable. It is 1 meter in length or 3 feet. And the unique thing about this USB Type-C cable is that it supports a 4K HD, what? All right. This is Nomad's new USB Type-C cable. It is 1 meter in length or 3 feet. And the unique thing about this is that it was just recently introduced, and it supports 4K video throughput, so you can output video through this cable. It has a 100 watt output, so this is perfect for your MacBook Pros because those are 87 watts, and this will allow for full charging. It'll also allow for fast charging for you Pixel owners out there because, you know, like the iPhone 10 and 8 and all that stuff only have the Lightning, so this is USB Type-C. And it's a rugged nylon design just like the last cable. So with that, let's go ahead and get into this and take a look. Whoa, super high quality. Wow. This cable does everything that the last cable does, but more. So with that being said, it is $39, which in my opinion, I'd rather spend $39 on this rather than a USB Type-C cable from Apple because they're relatively, comparatively cost effective or cost the same. So with that, Nomad kind of packages them this and puts these little things on this cable, and this is super rugged. Wow. Impressive. Let's take a closer look. Oop, went the wrong way. So you can see that this is a much thicker cable. It's much more stout, and it is 1 meter in length, so you're going to get some reach out there and touch somebody with it. You can take a look as it is compared to this multi cable. It's much, much thicker, and the heads on this thing are built to last. Like there's no flex in that at all. So really great looking cable, and I'm excited to test this thing out. All right, zoom back out. I think I was at 35 mil. And that is that. Let me see if I can catch up on these. Maybe, yep, got that one. Saw the box. I shoot B-roll after. So I usually do A-roll or sitting in front of the camera, you know, talking head type stuff first, so I can kind of get an idea of what I want to shoot, and that's how I kind of roll with it. Waiting to get a free cable. Larry is everywhere. It's kind of scary. He like pops up in my DMs all the time. So did the video skip a second or two? Did it? Let me know. This is... All right. Thanks, Larry. You guys should be actually talking on your show, not here looking at my hands. I'm going to do another plug for this drink. Damn, it's good. Love it. Okay. Moving on to the star of the show. Gotta wait for the camera to stop bouncing. And it would help if I didn't kick the C-stand. Wait for that. All right. So, this is Nomad's wireless hub. As you can see on the box, it charges up to 5 devices at once. One thing that it does have is, what am I talking about? I'm just free balling out here. All right, so last but not least, Nomad's wireless hub charges up to 5 devices and outputs those, what am I trying to say here? Let's look at this box. See, this is raw and uncut right here. Charges up to 5 devices, fast charging via USB Type-C, wireless charging top, which is granted weighted rubber base, 50% charge in 30 minutes on iPhone 10, wireless outputs. We'll roll with that. So we'll start with the front, we'll flip over to the back, and just kind of go down the specs. I think that'll be good. All right. Last but not least, here's Nomad's wireless hub. It charges up to 5 devices and is capable of fast charging via USB Type-C. It has a wireless charging top, a weighted rubber base, so you don't have to worry about it falling off your nightstand in the middle of the night and stuff like that. It can charge 50% in about 30 minutes on the iPhone 10 and 8. It also will, one thing that you need to know about that though is that it won't do it if you have all 5 of these connected, because it is only capable of outputting a certain amount of wattage. So if you have 5 things connected, it'll kind of make a decision smartly in charging those things efficiently. So if you want to use and take advantage of fast charging, you do need to charge one device at a time via USB Type-C. The outputs, it has 1 wireless, 1 fast charging hub, and 3 USB Type-A ports, which you can connect anything to and charge from that. And that's pretty much this thing in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and crack into the box and take a look at it. Again, Nomad's packaging is by far some of the best out there, especially considering how much this thing is costs. It is $80 at the time of this video. If you're interested in pricing and availability, please feel free to hit the links in the description and you can be directed to Nomad. I have said in the past that it is probably best for you if you purchase directly from them, because a lot of resellers buy their cases and repost them on Amazon with a huge markup. So it was a little difficult getting into the package, but because this little thing is like a little wonky. Let's go ahead and take this thing out. You get a power brick, and that's it. You get these 2 things and that's it. So let's get this box out of the way and take a closer look at the output on this stuff. Let's zoom in. Okay, with sound effects, of course. So this is a 100 to 240 volt and is 1.5 amps. So it is capable of outputting 12 volts. That's just the power brick itself. The actual charging port here is really, really nice. That's wigging out, isn't it? Why is am I underexposed? Relax. Do I need to turn? I need to turn off autofocus for a sec, because you obviously can't handle it. Can't handle it. All right, so here's the puck. It has a rubber top, so your iPhone 10 rests really nicely on top. It will kind of slide, so just know that. Let's get this in focus before I start talking about this puck. There we go. I need to turn on peaking. There we go. Gotta wait for that to stop bouncing, and I don't know if I want to be that close. There we go. So let's cut that back down. There we go. Let's take some time to look at the comments while I'm doing this. Eggplants. Make fortune vid. Love that hub. Yeah, Larry got this hub. Support Apple Watch charging. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't actually, because Apple didn't open up. So no Apple Watch charging is capable on this thing. Nice case, bold move. Yep, definitely with an official case. Yeah, these are all fantastic questions. Thank you. This is turning out to be really good. I'm gonna do this more often. You guys are asking fantastic questions. All right. So here's the puck itself. The top of it is, there's a rubber finish around here, and then there's a smooth surface within this right here. So you can see all of these LED indicators here that'll show what's being charged at whatever time. So you got the fast charging, and then you got the 4 other ports, and then the actual, the 3 other ports, and then the input itself. Around the front here, focus this. Around the front here, you got some Nomad branding and actual status LED. And then around the bottom, let's take a look. Let's see if we can get this to focus. There we go. Around the bottom, you got the wall charger input, and then USB Type-C, and then 3 other USB Type-A's to kind of output to other things. The really cool thing about this as well is that it has this kind of, it wrangles in all your cables that are charged here or plugged in here and kind of gives them kind of an output, so you have everything going out the back. This does not charge Apple Watch, and that's not their fault. It's kind of on Apple to kind of open that up to allow things like this to charge Apple Watch. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I will show you. You asked about peaking. Okay, let's see. Let's take a little moment here. I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to kind of open this up again to showing you guys what I see on my screen, and we'll talk about peaking, what I'm using. That nonsense. While I plug this in, because the live stream is a little delayed. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. We gotta plug this thing in. Plugging it in right here. There we go. That's plugged in. All right, I think you can see. No, I didn't peak. I didn't put peaking output. Damn it. Let me go to menu. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. Focus guide. Damn, it doesn't output it because I'm live streaming. Anyways, if I could explain peaking, peaking is a way that you can kind of highlight certain items to show if it's in focus. It picks the most contrasty elements of subjects in your frame and highlights them with color, so it shows what's in focus. It's a tool that once I learned what it was, it's something that I could never not use. It's just something I could never, it's like a necessity, especially when you're manually focusing. Anyways, the hub. Let's get to it. So we'll plug in the cable. And I want this on the 2.1 amp. Because I got 2 iPhones here. I'll make sure that this cable is plugged in right here. And then we got 2 things. All right, everything looks like it's in focus. I need to get rid of all my stuff on my screen so I can continue the video. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's zoom this out just a tad. A tad. I can cut on autofocus again because that'll help me. All right, let me see. Least hub on full power. Yeah, definitely. Gonna put some stuff on it right now. Yes, and I'm gonna give that feedback here. I think they should include at least something like this cable with it, or something more simple. I know this one's a little more expensive, but I think they should include something like this. Very good point. No, peaking is not mysterious stuff. As soon as you learn what it is, it's awesome. Larry, every single one of your videos for 2018 have been 1080p. Get out of here with that. All right, so get that hair out of here. So here I have the hub with the multi-cable here. Hold on. So here I have the hub with the universal cable by Nomad, and we're going to go ahead and put the iPhone 10 on the charging pad. Whoa, that was all messed up. All right. Again, refresh. So here we have the notepad. So here we have the Nomad wireless charging. So here we have the Nomad wireless charging hub plugged in and ready to rock and roll. I have this plugged into the 2.1 amp port on the input here. And then I don't have anything plugged into the USB Type-C fast charging port. I'm going to go ahead and put this iPhone 10 on the pad to see if it charges. And then I'm also going to plug this one in to see if it's charging it as well. And we'll kind of roll with it. I can't go away from the screen because I'm using it to monitor my live stream using the Teradek software. But you can see here that it is actually charging both devices. Charging. Perfect. And if we can watch this for a little bit, it's at 66% and then 51%. And we'll kind of watch this for a minute to see if it brings it up any percentage points while we're sitting here talking about it. I'll cut this out, of course, but it's something that I'm interested in seeing if it works or not. We'll fast forward this part. Well, if you have long enough cables, the charging shouldn't be too crazy. I don't know what I'm trying to monitor here, but it works. So I think I'm going to end this video. I'm not going to end the live stream because I got some other stuff I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm going to end this video and you can be a part of that. I'm also going to set up for a thumbnail. Yeah, we could do that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like Dr. Dre, this mofo. Let's set up a frame for the thumbnail. So I got an idea. I think I want that in the middle, like that. And then I'm gonna do something with my MacBook because I think that'd be dope. Something like that because I want the cable to be wrapped up because it's new. I think that would be cool. And then bring this here, like this. Move this to the side a little bit. Whoa. Move this over because I want this to pop out. Another color, of course, dude. The next video, I got another color coming at you. But I think this is cool. And then there's some composition, which I learned from my friend Larry Dickerson, where he was like hounding me about composition when we went to Germany and NAB and all that. So, since this is recording, let's get this thumbnail taken care of. So I can bring this down and put this here somewhere. I want these three heads to kind of stick out right here. That sounded wrong, but whatever. I think if I go like that, that would be kind of cool. What are you saying, Larry? I think this is kind of cool, but I think the MacBook is taking too much of the frame. Composition. So if I put the cable like that in the middle, because I kind of want the cable to be the center of attention. So I'm going to zoom in a bit more. And we're making a thumbnail, everybody. This is how I make thumbnails, by the way. If there was any mystery prior to why I'm doing all this stuff, then I think this would look good, like right here. And then if we did this right here, move it over a little bit more. You know that's a MacBook, so it's not like it's a mystery. And then have that kind of straight line right there. Then kind of do the 3 right here, but I got to move my hand somehow. You can see the nomads. Turn it. I got to figure out how to not have my hands in there. How's that? My hand is casting a crazy ass shadow. How's that? I think that looks good. I think that's a strong thumbnail. For me, anyway. I struggle with thumbnails. I don't know if any of you content creators out there do, but I struggle with them. That concludes this video. Well, I'll put a big, like, dildo right here. That'll be clickbait. Oh, I want to test this cable too while we're at it. While you're here with me, let's plug this biatch in. And we'll bring it over and we'll take a look at power management. System preference. No, not. I need system information. Information under power. Power. Where is my wattage? 86. So the cable has lived up to its power claim because it is outputting at 86 watts. Works. I wish I had a display that I could test it on with 4K, but I don't, unfortunately. So, zooming back out, and I think I'm gonna take the C200 down again and just kind of start talking with y'all for a minute while I change this. And I'm gonna drop the C200 live on YouTube, live. All right, so we'll just set this up quick right here. So I can change this backdrop and stuff. And I need to charge my Teradek. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. It's all new experience to me. So there we go. This next one will be fast because I'm going to do some. Oh, gotta flip this. There we go. Hey. All right, so flip this around. Need a different thing. Oh. Totally forgot the ending. Thank goodness I'm paying attention. Anyways, bear with me. I'm just gonna kind of say what I say usually with other stuff. Before I close, I must disclose Nomad was kind enough to send these products out to me for testing and review. So without them, this video would not have been possible. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I am Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one. Bam. What's up, Danny? What is up? I'm going to go with green background on this one. Let me cut this fan. It's freaking hot. Freaking hot. All right, green background. Next video, that's way crazy. Look at that. See that pit sweat? That's how hot it is in here. Cases. So I think I can set these out like that. I change this, make sure everything's squared away. 86 watts. This cable's boss, dude. I would totally buy one if they didn't send me one for free. Oh, hey, check that out. That's my Pix E5H. I use this with the Sony mounted up here. Lots. Okay, we're ready for the next video. cases. Casetify was kind enough to send me out some cases. And I've been using one exclusively since they sent it, because this thing is fan-freaking-tastic. Love it. Love it. Gotta wipe off. I commandeered my wife's iPhone 10 for this video because I didn't want to take that case off. Cable is awesome, dude. Dude, like legit to quit. I think green is a good contrasty color here. Yeah, let's do it. Gotta go back, put the C200 back up, and we'll roll to the next video. So this is a good cut for me to kind of pick up all these Nomad boxes and things while I clear this stuff up. And are there any questions by anything, by any means? We'll see. I don't know. We'll see about cases. It's a good idea. Good idea. Lots of good ideas. I'm going to do this again. I like this. This is fun. It's not like I'm not making videos by myself anymore, which is, it's kind of lonely. It's lonely out here, dude. I get sad. I start crying. Dude, every video, man. All right, so let's put this C200 back on top. Hopefully I don't drop it. Don't jinx me either. I'll unplug this for a minute. And move this over. And hold the C200 like this. Get a crotch shot of me. Don't act like you don't like it, because I know you do. Lock it in place. It's all squared away. Perfecto. All right, so now plug in my Terror deck. So I'll run out of battery, and we'll roll with it. How much battery is left on the C200? I'm not worried about that because that thing runs forever. All right, so it's wiggling. Green is your favorite. Well, it looks like I picked the right one. Suddenly sweat. Yeah, no. Oh man, you guys. Y'all some funny mofos. All right. Looks like it's a little overexposed. I'm gonna stop down my ISO one a little bit. There we go. Whoops. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it is Justin Bieber. Right there. That's funny because this is my favorite case. Hey. All right. Let's take a look at some cases. Any questions before we get into it? I could show you settings or whatever. I mean, I'm here, dude. Like, we're making this together. Any suggestions? Let's wait, because I know the live stream's a little behind. I think the color looks good. White balance is straight. Contrast is good. Hey. Minus this picture, this case is legit. Like, thumbs up type stuff. All right. Casetify was kind enough to send me out some iPhone 10 cases. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and crack into these boxes, put them on the phones, and take a look at them. That was kind of whack. I don't like that. Would I keep watching my video if somebody said that to me? Probably not. All right. Let's roll. Casetify was kind enough to send me out some iPhone 10 cases for testing and kind of taking a closer look at. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm gonna go from this direction and save the best for last because this one by far is my favorite, and I wholeheartedly can recommend it because I've been using it for about 3 weeks now and it still looks like it's new. We'll go ahead and take a look at that here momentarily. So let's go ahead and start with the woven. So how do I want to do this? I try to do everything. I probably need to plug in. I probably can go like, nobody cares about the fucking packaging. Let's get that out of here. Woven. Whoa. Whoa. I think I found another favorite. All right. Let's put this in here for some contrast. Damn, my fan. You can see my fan and my light. What if I put it over here? Okay, you can't see my fan. Let's zoom in. Because you guys gotta see this texture. All right, so this is Casetify's Essential Woven Case. It has a slot for a credit card or an ID or something like that. You can put up to 2 cards in here without any problem. And it's TPU based, so your iPhone 10 will fit in here easily, and it's installed that quick. This feels phenomenal. Like, holy crap. It's actual fabric, so they're not skimping on materials at all here. You got the Casetify logo here. Button, tactile, is all, well, button is, I push that. Power button is tactile. Volume buttons are as well. Mute toggle switch is easily reachable and accessible. You got these bumpers up at the top. Let's do that again. You got bumpers up at the top. And it's to protect against a little or light drops. I wouldn't drop this from any high distance if you didn't need to. It looks like they got some carbon fiber down here with woven actual fabric material on this case, and I love this stuff. Holy crap. I've been missing out. This is a fantastic case. First impressions, thumbs up, definitely. Haven't used it yet, so I don't know how the fabric will hold up. Let's go ahead and test this on wireless charging to see if it allows for that. I wouldn't recommend wireless charging with any kind of credit card or anything like that because you don't want to mess up your magnetic strip or chip on your credit cards or debit cards. So just be aware of that. Before you charge wirelessly, take those out, and just to be safe. Yeah, for sure. Let me plug in this thing again. The Nomad. I had a plan, so that's what I'm doing. We can quickly test the wireless charge ability of each one of these cases. I think that'll be good. Good to go. Got to be a short video. Ain't nobody want to watch 10 minutes of case videos, and I know that's the fact. I need to wipe this off because it just seems lazy. All right. So to see if there's wireless charging capability using the Essential Woven Case by Casetify, let's go ahead and see. Yep, works just fine. All right, let's pause, take a look at some comments, and we'll move on to the next one. See, yep. Fast forward. Oh, good point. Good point. Thank you. The Essential Woven Case does provide a bit of a lip on the front, so it does protect laying on the table protection just a bit. So anything flat, you're going to be just fine, but any uneven surfaces, you do have the potential of scratching your screen, so just be aware of that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Dude, I'm doing this more. I love this. This is fun. You may be bored, but I'm having a hell of a time. I'm having fun. Moving along. Zoom out. Oh, too far. Moving along. Moving right along, the Essential Skin Case. It's pretty self-explanatory. They are claiming that it is the world's thinnest iPhone X case, and it feels that way. I wouldn't say that it is, because I forget what the company's name is, but they make a really thin case, and holy crap, this feels great. A Casetify logo up at the top right there, as you can see. Buttons are exposed, so just know that that's something that you need to be aware of. No lay on the table protection, because it is super, super thin. And it has a great feel to it. The texture is great. Very finite, or very precise cutouts for the speaker and microphone, and lightning port. And just for kicks, let's test this with wireless charging. If it doesn't work, I'd be super surprised. So that looks great. Not going to protect against any drops from any distance, so be aware that this doesn't provide any protection, but it does kind of keep the phone in its natural state, I would say, because the case is like, it's like having a nude iPhone. It feels good. I like it. Not something I would use because I've had bad experiences with these type of skin type cases. My iPhone 7 Plus slipped out of my pocket and at the top and just dinged right there, and it went right through the case and gave me a problem. I would use this if I was just going out for the night, on a night on the town or something like that. But I wouldn't use it to go hiking or anything like that, or if I was doing any kind of active shooting with the camera or anything like that. I'm probably going to cut all that crap out, but it's fun to have it. Dude, I like this case. I forget the company that I've ordered from before. Peel makes the same case. So if you've ever used a Peel case, this is just like that. It's a little more sturdy, and it may over time, start to flex like that, with exposure to the elements and stuff, because I've had that happen to these types of cases as well. So just keep that in mind with this case. I like it. Definitely. Not sure I recommend it, but I like it. All right. Moving along. Wait, let's check. Comments, 3,000 views till 4.5 mil. I know. Thank you. Been working hard, man. No other questions? Gotta zoom out a bit. Not too much. I need a drink. Any questions? Anybody? Anything? Anything at all? I wish I could afford an Apple leather case. I bought one, had a bad experience with it, and I don't think I'll ever buy one again. No questions. All right. Fantastic. Next up is Casetify's Essential Impact Case. As the name states, it is protection against drops and things like that. So if you're going to go to the gym or anything like that, this is a quick case that you can throw on and kind of roll with it. I don't know if I like the two-tone with the clear. So I'm not quite sure I'm a fan of that quite yet. It is not TPU. It's a solid case, so you're not going to get any flex or anything like that. Let's take a look at how this case looks on a device. You insert it, and then it's in there like swimwear. So I'm not a fan of the two-tone with the silver iPhone X, but I bet you money that it would look fantastic on the space gray. I do have a space gray here, but we're not going to take a look at that quite yet, or just with this case in general, because I have my live stream and I don't want to end it on accident. Buttons are tactile, all of them. Mute toggle switch is a little tough to get to. I don't have fingernails, so I gotta reach in there and get in there. The bottom ports and everything are precisely cut out, and it looks good. Does have lay on the table protection, so if you're going to lay it flat on any surface, it will protect your screen from getting scratches, and it has a higher lip than any of the cases we've taken a look at in this video. And we'll go ahead and test it on wireless charger as well. Works just fine. This is the Essential Impact Case. If you're interested in pricing and availability of any of these cases, feel free to hit the link in the description of this video. Let's say that again. If you're interested in pricing and availability of any of these cases, feel free to hit the links in the description of this video. All right. Last but not least, the Essential Snap. By far my favorite. Well, actually, how do I want to say that? It's definitely easy. And last but not least, the Essential Snap by Casetify. This case is my favorite. It has a sandpaper feel, but is rubberized. So the grip on this thing is phenomenal. It is a snap case, so there is no bending or flexing or anything with this case. You got Casetify's logo up in the top again. Buttons are exposed, so you're going to get direct responsive. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to end my live stream. Okay, let's do that again. Buttons are exposed, so you're going to get precise responsiveness. You don't have any lay on the table protection. Well, you have a little bit of lay on the table protection, but it's not much. All the cutouts are there, and the mute toggle switch is very easy to get to. One thing that I've noticed with using this case over time is that dust and lint get in here like nobody's business, so you got to keep your phone clean. And it does work with wireless charging as well. As you can see, it's charging, no problems at all. So this one is my favorite, and I've been using it for quite a while. You will get, like I said, lint and things like that, but the unique thing about this case is that this rubberized sandpaper stuff does not pick up lint at all, and you can wipe it clean. The lint and everything is in the crevices of the case and the device itself, so you're going to pick up lint all around here. My favorite case by far, and I don't think I've had such a pleasant experience with a case in such a long time. This is highly recommended by me. I love this case. All right. This one is awesome, man. You guys want a case? This is a legit case. Let's do thumbnail time. I want this one in the middle because that was my favorite. Gotta move this because I see some stuff, and I want this off here. And I want to put this one on the woven. Well, actually, I mean, the woven is self-explanatory and will stand out itself. So if I put that there, that there, and I put this here, like this. I think that looks good. And then this. Oh shit. Whoops, excuse my French. If I put that there, right, and then, oh, I should put this in the case. And then this here. Whoa! No! Please turn off the flashlight. Thank you. Let's put this like this. And then this like this. Thoughts on the thumbnail? Any adjustments that you would make? Of course, I'm going to move my hands, but I kind of want to make the distances between here, here, and here equal. So I can push this in a little bit. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? I like that. All right, so now I'm going to end this. Before I close, I must disclose, Casetify was kind enough to send me these 4 cases out for review and testing, so without them, this video would not have been possible. If you're interested in pricing and availability, like I said before, it is all linked in the description of this video, so feel free to check that out. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If not, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I am Tomas, and I'll see you in the next one. Boom. That's it. 2 videos down. 2 videos down, my friends. Let's spend a little bit of time talking to each other, and then we'll close this live stream out. Let me move the C200 as I get sweaty hands and drop the shit out of it on the live stream. Whoa. 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 All right. Get some general feedback from y'all. See how if you like this format, or did you like this live stream, or was it something that you think I should do more of? I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think I'm going to do it because I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it quite a bit. All right. I don't know. I kind of roll with my outros like that lately, because by then everybody's clicked away. I go and look at all my analytics. Everybody's clicked away at that time. It's all gone. Everybody's gone. Gone, man. Appreciate the feedback though. I don't hear you. Hear you. Appreciate it. And if my wife is watching this live stream, she can come and get her phone, because I commandeered it. Yeah. Yep. So, questions, anything at all. I'll hang out for another 10 minutes or so with y'all. I do want to say thank you. Like, really, I mean it. Without you guys, watching my videos and subscribing and doing all that type of stuff, this stuff is not possible by any means. Like, I don't know if you caught my C200 unboxing, but I saved up enough from my hard work on the tube, and I was able to purchase such an awesome camera. And that is completely a result of your support. And without that, I wouldn't be able to do all this crazy stuff. Companies wouldn't send me nothing. It just wouldn't be possible. I don't know. I know there's a lot of creators out there that are out there, and you as a subscriber and a viewer and all that type of stuff decide to, for whatever reason, make a conscious decision to spend time watching my videos, and that means a lot. And I really, really, really appreciate it. I don't think I say that enough, and I don't think I let you know that as a supporter, that is paramount to my success here on this whole platform. And that means a ton. Whoops. Camera info. Sorry. Camera info's on. C200 about to die. It's got about 24 minutes left of battery. Phenomenal. I don't know how long I've been live, but I've been live for a minute. Anyways, there's no other questions or anything like that. I think I'll close and let you guys get back to your Friday nights. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome, man. Like, I really, besides watching videos, what other ways? I don't, I see people doing Patreon and I completely understand it. It makes financial sense for them to do that type of stuff. I'm just not in that type of space. So if you're ever shopping and you're like, hey, I need a new whatever. I want to buy some tax-free electronics if I live outside of New York and New Jersey. Shop through my B&H link. If you shop on Amazon, shop through there. Those things cost you $0, but help me out immensely. Like the affiliate money is what I was able to kind of put towards the C200, and that's where I'm primarily focused most of my energy on, and that's where a good, I don't know, I'd say 75% of the income comes from this whole thing, this whole endeavor. So my links are like my moneymaker, definitely. Yeah, I don't, I should say subscribe, and I tell my wife to do that in her videos, and like, and if you truly didn't like it, hit that other one. If you are so inclined to subscribe, you pretty much know what you need to do to subscribe. And I don't know. I used to tell people to subscribe to my videos a while ago, and that didn't do much for me because they didn't even make it to the end of the video. So I guess I could try that again this year. That's a very valid point. Thank you. Yeah, you better get out of here, man. You better go take a nap and go pick that person up at the airport. You better not leave them. See you. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. See you, Luis. I know you changed your name to Tech for Your Needs. Take it easy. Have a good night. Anything else? I appreciate y'all watching. It means a lot. Anyways, I am going to be posting these videos, so I guess you'll know that you are part of this process. I'm going to edit them and do what I can with them. Like I said, Nomad and Casetify was kind enough to send me some stuff, so I was like, hey, let me try this. And y'all made this fun. I really, really enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I turned on Super Chat. I just wanted to interact and have that engagement with y'all. Thank you for helping me with my videos. You help me. It's a way for me to engage, save time on creation, and kind of involve you in the process. And I appreciate you watching. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. But anyways, I will let you all go. Thank you. Thank you again for joining me. I will most definitely do this again. So look forward to that. This was absolutely fun and fantastic experience. I'm going to do this again. I had a lot of fun. Well, I'm going to end this stream, and you guys have a great Friday night and a great rest of your weekend. Be safe out there. Take care, and see you later. Thank you. Bye.